It seems like some incredible musicians that are excited to play. Who doesn't love to play great music at 9 a.m. this morning, right, guys? Yes! Okay, we're all getting ready for that. But we have our own rock star we're going to be talking to right now. Jeff Stein, professor with Iowa Almanac. You made it out of the Drake neighborhood okay yesterday, it seems like.
Based upon old-time history there, I'm not sure how you meant that, but yes, I made it out of the... I've never had a problem in the Drake neighborhood, and yesterday was no exception. I even went, heaven knows, to Grand Avenue and made it out alive. Everything's fine. It's all good.
Okay, good. Well, I'm saying they loved you so much, Professor. They didn't want to let you go. Yeah. That was my...
Now, did you stop and eat anywhere while you were in the Drake neighborhood at all, or not?
No, I was, you know me, I'm all business. I just go from one site to another. And, I was trying to tell people where to go to the event yesterday. And I was going to say, just look for the building with the bulldog outside, but that did not narrow it down at all.
Yeah, you were trying to tell people where to go, and they were telling you where to go, right?
Well, what's new? It's another day that ends in the letter Y.
So, before we've talked to you time and time again about some rather famous names who have come from the state of Iowa to the big screen, but the story of one Iowa family is not relatively known, is it?
It's not, and it's a great story, so let's share that today. Rosemary Mulliken was born on this date, April 4th, back in 1913 in Indianola, one of 5 daughters born to Dr. Lorenzo Mulliken and his wife Cora. All the girls had musical talent, which was supported by their mother. And there was a good reason for it. Cora Mulliken's strict Methodist parents kept her from fulfilling her own dreams of becoming a performer, so she encouraged all of her daughters. While older sisters Leota and Lola made their way to New York and careers on Broadway in the late 1920s, Rosemary and her younger sister Priscilla took dancing lessons every week in Des Moines. The older sisters were given the new last name of Lane by a producer in New York. And when Cora Mulliken decided to leave her husband, who was a dentist, back in 1932, she took Rosemary and Priscilla with her to New York. And there, all 4 of the girls took the last name of Lane, and Cora began managing her 4 daughters' stage careers into careers she had wished she would have had.
It doesn't hurt that those daughters are absolutely gorgeous as well, but they all managed to find some fame, didn't they, Professor?
It's helpful if you have talent. That's absolutely right. Rosemary and Priscilla, the ones who came later, they scored a contract with Fred Waring and his Pennsylvanians, well-known group. They appeared on the weekly radio show that Fred Waring had. That lasted for 5 years and included appearing with Fred Waring in the Warner Brothers musical Variety Show. And that's how their movie careers began. Now joined in Hollywood by the others, 3 of the 4 Lane sisters starred in a movie released in 1938 called 4 Daughters. It was nominated for 4 Academy Awards, including Best Picture of 1938. And the success of the movie led to sequels, rather predictably titled 4 Wives and then 4 Brothers. And you can probably guess how the storylines for each developed.
There you go. Now, while the sisters were all talented, there was one in particular that stood out, wasn't there?
And that's Rosemary Lou, the one that we've been talking about, who was born on this date. Rosemary Lane, in her movie career, co-starred with the likes of Dick Powell, Rudy Valley, John Garfield, James Cagney, and Humphrey Bogart. That's a pretty good list of co-stars. Yeah. She returned to New York and the Broadway stage later, but ended her performing career after starring in something called Sing Me a Song of Texas. That production was on Broadway in 1945. She chose marriage and family as opposed to a stage career. Yeah. She later had a real estate business in Pacific Palisades, California, and that's where she died in the year 1974 at the age of 61. Oddly, for reasons that are unknown, she was originally buried in an unmarked grave. A marker, though, was finally placed just a few months before what would have been her 100th birthday 6 years ago. So Iowa's Lane sisters at the time were quite well known thanks to 4 movies they starred in together in the 1930s and 1940s. But the one they called the most talented, Rosemary, she was born in Indianola on this date in 1913.
Wow, how cool is that?
It is very cool. It's fun to learn those Iowa ties that we have to some very talented ladies. And if you're able to see those movies, they're played every once in a while in rotation on Turner Classic Movies. At least that's where I've caught them before. They're just some good classic, good feel home family movies.
And all for, they're from Iowa. They have some Iowa ties to it,
and that's
too.
fun as well.
That's what we love about Iowa Almanac, to find those ties. And if you want to go back and revisit some of the things we talked about, Professor, how can we do so?
IowaAlmanac.com. It's got this story and all the ones we talk about. Also, Twitter and Instagram at Iowa Almanac.
All right. Well done, as always, Professor. Thank you so much, and we shall chat again tomorrow morning.
Right here. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.
All right,
Thanks,
buddy.
Professor.
You too.